Shalom Israel, this is Brother Shamwala Kassad, giving all thanks to the Most High Yahweh and his beloved son Yahweh Shai. Today is Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020. And right now, back with you with another episode of current events. This is taken from the NewJersey.com. And the title reads, Calling 911 with a false claim because of race can now put you in prison for years in New Jersey. Oh, suck it now. Now, not for nothing, this is something that should have been in effect a long time ago, eons ago, decades ago. Because listen, this whole thing about, these Edomites calling the cops on, on black folks for the least thing. Listen, that's nothing new. It's just that with the advent of social media, with the advent of people recording folks, it only has been bringing light to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion, one of the first thing that kick started off the whole recording these, these Edomites, recording and calling the cops and threatening to get you killed and being belligerent towards you, especially if you, like a damn delivery man, like working for the post office or UPS. The first episode, the first incident of that I see that comes to mind was that incident in 2010 where this guy, I guess he was Haitian or maybe he was African or something like that, and that he was delivering to this white lady in a white neighborhood, and he was recording her, calling him all kinds of names, calling him all kinds of N words and all of that, and then she struck him. She struck him. She hit him, and that was when he was like, "Oh, like why you slap me, mom?" And the funny thing is, a lot of folks is making fun of that dude. Yeah, now fast forward 10 years later. Look where we at. Incidents where guys working for FedEx making drop-offs, having the cops call on them or being harassed, you know what I'm saying, by these leprous dogs. You understand what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, if I'm not mistaken, that bitch who hit that delivery guy, she should have went to jail because if I'm not mistaken, postal service are federal workers. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're physically assault a federal worker, you should be looking at hard time, especially if you hinder them while they're on duty. You know what I'm saying? But that whole incident went completely left. I don't even fucking know why. Cause the dude ended up getting fired. I don't know if anything happened to that bitch, but you know what I'm saying. But long story short, that was the first incident I can remember in recent memory since the advent of social media, where you got these leprous dogs calling the cops on people just doing any and everything, walking down the street, moving into a building, moving into your own place, going to work, coming from work. You're a delivery man, in a uniform, working for UPS, you're in a brown suit with the brown truck parked outside. FedEx, you in the purple suit with the truck parked outside. UPS, you in the blue, the navy blue outfit. Got the bag and everything, got the scanner in your hand. And these leprous dogs want to fuck with you. But that's a little ramble. Have to get that off my chest. So let's see, what the article says. As you see, the article updated from yesterday. You see that whole incident where This dog holding a dog called the cops on a black man walking through Central Park, threatened that he was attacking her. He was like damn 10 yards away from her. And she talked about he attacking her, and she doing all this while strangling her damn dog. Calling 911 to harass somebody because of their race in New Jersey can now put you in prison for years. Governor Phil Murphy signed a bill 81906 into law late Monday, making it a crime to call 911 solely to intimidate someone because of their ethnicity, religion, or gender, among other categories. Violators face up to 5 years in prison and fines up to $15,000. Honestly speaking, the time might be good, but I think that the fine should be much higher than 15K. Should be 50K. You know what I'm saying? Really drive the point home to these devils to let them know, yo, that shit ain't cool. Calling police as an intimidation tactic against people of color is an unacceptable, abhorrent form of discrimination, Murphy said in a statement. He added that it places victims in a potentially dangerous situation where eroding trust between cops and communities. The law took effect immediately, which is awesome. Kudos to Governor Murphy of New Jersey for doing that. I wish Governor Cuomo should do likewise. Straight up. Really dropped the point home, bro. Murphy's signature came with little more than 3 months after a white woman was filmed in Central Park calling police on a black bird watcher who asked her to put her dog on a leash. She initially claimed he was threatening her, but later she apologized for her false assumptions and was charged with filing a false police report. And see, that's another thing, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Is it isn't the fact of calling the cops, falsely or over some bullshit, you know, to my understanding, it's a crime. So why is it the vast majority of these states, of these counties, of these cities, where you got these racist dogs calling the cops on black folks, on Spanish folks, why is it these law enforcement agencies ain't enforcing these laws, man? Filing a false police report, calling the cops falsely, and lying on somebody saying that they physically assaulted you or they raped you or this, that, and the third, that is a criminal act. And more of these damn states need to start enforcing these fucking laws instead of having them on the books just for the sake of doing them. Let's continue. New Jersey's laws also make filing a false police report a form of bias intimidation, which generally carries the threat of a year and a half behind bars and up to a $10,000 fine. Yeah, listen, a lot of these states are cracking the fuck down, bro. Cracking down. And it's about time. State Attorney General Birbir Grewal said in a statement, a false call interferes with 911 emergency operators trying to save lives, which is true. Which is true. You walking down the street, minding your business, and one of these leprous dogs calling the cops, talking about, a suspicious character in their neighborhood, or saying you're doing something that you're not doing. That takes away from the 911 emergency operators helping someone who actually needs help. Someone having a heart attack, someone having a stroke, someone actually being robbed, someone actually being raped, someone, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. Someone been in a car accident. Someone's about to give birth, and they need an ambulance to come pick them up and get them from point A to point B. Something. Something. And you got these filthy, greasy meth heads, You know what I'm saying? Want to fucking call the cops over some of the dumbest shit possible. You know what I'm saying? Which is completely bullshit, man. Completely bullshit. And again, I'm glad New Jersey's starting to crack down on that. Because that really shouldn't be happening at all. State attorney, no, I read that already. Lawmakers lauded the proposal, saying it was another response to recent protests against police brutality and systemic racism. In the fiscal note, legislative researchers said fines from violators could lessen the cost of new prosecutions, but concluded exact numbers were impossible to estimate. Early in the summer, New York lawmakers also approved a bill making it easy under civil rights law to sue somebody who calls the police without reason because of somebody's race. We'll see how that turns out. So yeah, that's it on that. So my thoughts, great fucking law, great law that Governor Phil Murphy of New Jersey signed into law. Great law. I just hope that they are actually able to enforce it. Stop these devils from doing that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, it's really gotten out of hand. And those of you who haven't caught up on it, the main reason why these leprous beasts are doing this shit is because they are hoping, deep down, they're secretly hoping that once the cop comes and once a cop comes to interrogate you, assume that you're the criminal, they're hoping that things will go left to where they end up shooting and killing you. So now, Governor Murphy of Jersey decide enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? It's about fucking time that one of these politicians start putting in law to stop these damn demons from doing this shit. Again, I hope more states, was to follow suit and start doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Starting with New York. Governor Cuomo, the ball is in your court. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it, man. What you guys think? Leave your feedback, comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe, man. This is your brother Shamal Kassad signing off, saying shalom.